Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Factorio. I'm SeiferKatt. Do we have sound? We do. It's just quiet. Okay. Hi. Welcome back, everyone. So, last time we were finishing up the Sapphirite build so we could do something with our lives, and that was an exciting concept. In fact, I don't think I want to do it quite like how we've done it there, but that's all right. We'll change that. So, what do we need to do? Mineralized water. We need to do something with that. Yeah, we need to crystallize that bad boy. That son of a bitch, as they say. So we're just sort of stealing from this previous build and hoping that we just sort of figure out how it all works together. That's the plan. And as it all works together, then we'll be just sweet, is the plan. And I would like to be sweet. I think everyone would like to be sweet. I don't know what we needed the mineralized water for. Oh, we needed it for this, didn't we? Okay. That's alright. The important thing is we figured it out in time. And then we'll just chuck that down there. And then it works. Brilliant. Look at that. Ah, we've only just started already. It turns out we're a genius. Doesn't take long, I suppose. When you're as smart as me, genius is found everywhere. Why, what's that behind a rock? Is it genius? Absolutely it is. Okay. And that comes over there, and that comes over there, and we run down there. Yeah, the sand goes that way. We don't really care about the... Oh, actually... No, yeah, that's right. Not the sand, the crushed stone. Crushed stone goes down there, and then the sapphirite comes over here, and then we make sure this is plugged in. Otherwise, we're going to have problems. It's also starite. Call it the correct name, please. Stirite, rather. Stirite, so Minister Pick. Minister Pick. And it doesn't need to be here right now because they've got no Minster to pick. Sort of how it works, right? If you've got no Minster to pick, you don't need to pick any Minster. We'll get there though, don't worry. The Minster will be picked up later. So we're doing all this because we want to actually be able to use Sapphirello more, and we can't use it very well because we don't have any... we have no way of having chunks. So the real reason we're doing this is so we can have Sapphirello chunks. And that all connects through there. It does. Yes, it does indeed. And this comes through here. Yes, okay, so that's where we want the Sapphirello to drop in from. And this is going to be a very heavily used station right now, but that's okay. And to really spice things up, we're going to signal it ahead of time rather than like after the fact and then wonder why all my trains aren't working. It's the sort of cool thing we do these days. And I would like to have a big warehouse, like a big one, like that, yeah. Okay, now, this is going to be min-saf drop. And there is no limit to this min-saf drop, unlike previous iterations. So what we're also going to do is put every second one like that. So that way, we get a nice even flow. And you want a nice even flow. So this is going to come over and it's just going to drop all of that crap. And this is going to speed up so many things that need speeding up. It's going to be wonderful. Look at that. That is what you want to see. Hey, Veldak. Speaking of things you want to see, it's Veldak. Okay. Looking good. Okay. Awesome. So that's going to drop off all that stuff pretty quickly. And that's got a lot to do. It's got a lot of sapphirite to drop off. That's okay. We've got... The microphone seems to be half volume. What? No. How does this keep happening? Is it not No, microphone levels are at yellow, which is where they usually are. Anyway, Kick, congratulations on first. Maybe overall sound output. I don't know why this keeps changing. I don't ever mess with anything. Hang on a second. Let me do the accursed thing. Okay, well that wasn't helpful. Okay, well that wasn't helpful. Sounds fine to me. Okay, well that wasn't helpful. Sounds fine to me. Yeah. Sounds fine to me. Okay. Sounds fine to me as well. Okay. Ah, I closed the thing. Damn it. No. Quick, click more things. Okay, now we need to make sure I'm muted, because otherwise we're just going to be looping over and over again. I don't know why my sound always... Just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a sound boy. I'm not a sound mind, okay? And that is an argument that no one has ever made against me. Oh, we thought Seif was of sound mind. No, you fools. He's a damn crazy man. Your lower sound on apps. You can't make Twitch louder. I don't have it quieter though. Okay, look, we'll push it up to just the max. It's now the max. Now sometimes I'm hitting the red. Or is the video game volume also low? Or is just everything low? I literally can't push it any higher. Even if I wanted to, which I don't really want to. Okay, and then what we're going to do is have a force an ad and you'll compare it to the ad. You know, that's not a bad idea. We're going to the ad. We're going to ads, guys. This also helps for avoid pre-rolls. So we're going to do a minute 30 ad. No, I don't want to do a minute 30 ads. That's too many ads. 30-second ad. There we go. Okay, forcing an ad. Okay, the ad is being forced. Pre-rolls are disabled for 11 minutes. Hell yeah. Now we've just kicked Kick out. You know what? They don't call him Kick for nothing. They call him that because he runs a Twitch competitor. I don't know why he'd do that, but you know what? That's up to him. Okay, and we're going to get the sulfuric wastewater. Yeah, oh, it's a waste 2. Do I want a waste 2? Not really. A waste 2 is way more than I want to have. A waste 1 should be sufficient. Okay. No, other way, please. Thank you. Kick should have returned by now, unless we lost him. An ad comes up and he just goes, closes the ad. He closes the stream. He's like, oh, ads. I didn't come here for ads. He just leaves. It's the ultimate bait and switch. Oops. I needed that to live. Batman. I'm a little bit lower than the ad, but not to the point that you'd want to do something. Okay. I mean, to be fair, ads are always louder than everything else anyway. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so that's all connected. That's all connected. Now I think we just need to. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the wastewater. Okay, the mineralized water rather. Now I think we just need to start plugging things in and then getting a bit of extra water for fun. Hey, tear off your favorite cat. Aw. I'm not even going to ask how many other cats you have that could be considered your favorite cat, because I feel like the answer to that may be distressing to me. Well, actually, there's no other cats. Okay, that's fine. That's alright. I would understand that. How many cats does one really need? Right. So, we need hydro plants. Is there just a better way to make purified water that doesn't... You know what? There is a better way to make purified water. I'd never considered it. What if we boiled water If we got water and we boiled the water, that would make steam. This is a stupid thing, but maybe we really need to cut down all the saline water we're producing. I mean, the only cat you check up on. Oh, well, that's fair enough. Well, hang on, we got all this chalk. Why don't we just... okay. Here's the answer. Because I'm a bit sick of all this water, like, things we're doing. So if we take that...
Kicking, for goodness!
Thank you for following Boom Bacha. Bacha? Boom Bacha. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. So we could... Can we just turn steam into water? No, it's water into steam. I want to know what I can do. Yeah, so if I get some cooling towers... Yeah, see, this is stupid and it's a waste of resources, but at the same time, I don't care because I don't like the fact that we are wasting all this stuff, all this wonderful, wonderful water to make saline water when we should just boil the hell out of the other stuff. I don't know how much water, how much steam we need. We also need cooling towers. So basically, I'm forcing my factory to boil its water before it drinks it. Yeah, sure. And the saline water just vanishes mysteriously. This is stupid. But it is the correct way to do things in an ecological manner. And I'm very concerned about the economy. Nope, not the economy. What's the thing that's not the economy? The environment. Yes. I got there in the end. So we need a bunch of cooling towers. So when we had, say, was it this one? We needed extra water. So if we clone this, for example, just duplicate this for a moment, and because we made the water that way. Oh god, I wish I hadn't clicked on that. That's probably fine. Okay, then I would need to make purified water. I'm still not making purified water. Why not? Ingredients. Oh, that one got stupid as well. Never mind, that one's stupid. Did that one get stupid? A little bit. Can I just for once have something that didn't get stupid? Oh, there we go. Unrestricted items, purified water. So I need to have purified water. Now, to condense it... the game's like, I don't know what you're doing, and I am scared. And I'm like, you know what? That's fair enough. To condense it, I would need 112 steam. Make 112 steam, I would need 1,693 charcoal per minute. But it would be a waste of resources. Okay, what if instead of doing that, okay, thank you, game. I will come back to that in a second. What if instead... So the reason I'm trying to deal with this, for those who are not in the know, and fair enough, it's very stupid looking, is I'm trying to get a situation where I try to waste as few resources as possible. Oh, hang on. What if I made a boiler? How much water does a boiler put out? I know a boiler takes up a lot of power, but let's not worry about that just yet. An electric boiler will put out... It requires 1.25. It's also not actually helpful. Steam. It'll put out 40 steam a second. Right, so 40 steam a second is... No, that's going to be so many megawatts of power, which is fine for the moment. So yeah, let's make boilers. What does the better boilers do? The better boilers just faster? Better boilers are faster, okay, but they also, I assume, consume more power. They do. Or maybe we don't be silly right now and we consider changing all of them later. That's probably the way to do it. When we get nuclear power, we just use nuclear power to power all the boilers. Why is this a thing that I'm considering? Because it's fun, is the real answer. It's stupid and it's fun. Okay, we need another crystallizer. Just literally one crystallizer. So we'll just take one crystallizer. There we go. One crystallizer has been taken. What else did I need? Right, I came down here so I could have ways of making water. That's fine. We've got ways of making water. I just don't like them. But when we get to uranium, then we're going to just convert everything that just needs steam, get rid of the saline water that we're just wasting, and just use up like entire nuclear power plants worth of power just to power some boilers. That's clever. You know what? That's almost wasteful, but you know what? It's not, because I said so. And who can disagree with such absolute logic? It's not wasteful because I said it's not wasteful. Checkmate. Oh, now, time to research. I wonder if we can start working on the new boilers. Not really. Well, actually, we can get towards that way. And that would also give us the new electrolyzers, which I really don't want to have to think about right now. And then when we get that all sorted, then we have the saline plants. That just makes saline water. And that's just going to be much nicer. It's all about just being nice, isn't it? Okay, so these needed an unknown number of hydro plants. It's unknown because things are stupid. Wonderful. Because we're also trying to use... Oh wait, do you not know how to get home right now? Oh, it's just someone in your way, okay. And we've designed this in such a shoddy way that... Yeah, okay, fair enough. I wish I didn't design things so shoddily. But then again, it'd be like, I wish I wasn't me. And I've got to be me. Who else would I be? Now, let's get away from that existential crisis, because there's no way that's going to end well. Insert a capacity bonus, that's going to only be good for us. Now, I don't know how many of these I need, so I'm just going to build 8 of them for now, and then we'll worry about the rest later. If I need more, we can build more, right? Exactly. I feel like that's going to... No, you know what? Let's not even worry. Worrying is for nerds. And am I a nerd? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, so I love worrying, but it's not the point. So the purified water is going to be purely on a top-up. Because all the other oxygen and stuff is used up. I like this little system of using up the oxygen and hydrogen. It makes it feel a lot less wasteful. And I know that makes it a lot more sane to do that, because it doesn't really matter about the waste generally when playing Seablock. But I just kind of dig it, you know? It's just kind of silly and it's kind of fun. It's just the way people don't play this game, and I just enjoy this. We've got a top-up valve, which goes like that. I don't actually want to power it yet. I think now is the time we put... Oh, actually, before that... Are these actually connected to anything? Yes, they are all connected to everything. Okay, cool. I probably don't want to put it in there then. I probably want it to be a bit further away. Like, you know what? It almost looks like this is where it was designed to be put. Because it's just like, it's so perfect. Like, I don't know what else is supposed to be there. All right, time to turn on the electrolyzers, I think. Or put on the electrolyzers. This is the part I hate. And the game's going to interrupt me while I'm doing it. Thank you, game. So kind. And then we still need to get the leaching plants, but that's a thing we can worry about later. And then we can make nickel. And I think we're going to make some real progress there. And then, of course, after this, we need to get the charcoal filters sorted out. At some point, I don't know when we move to ceramic filters, but I would like to do that at some point. I think when I have a way to make sulfur that doesn't rely on the positive sulfur chain. Because right now, all the sulfur I have is relying on the fact that we always make more sulfur for whatever we do. And until we fix that, then yeah, it'll be much easier not having to worry about the charcoal. It'll change the way I design things for sure. So I'm not turning on the water until it's needed. One should never turn on water when it's not ready, because that's a crime. You should say, hey water, are you ready to be turned on? And then if it says yes, that's when you disrobe into your like swimming togs, as opposed to your regular togs. Okay, so I want this to all jam up first before or just to stop working before I put in the water. Has it started to make stuff? It has. Well, that's exciting. And I'm not someone who's easily excited. That's arguable. But thankfully, I'm not going to argue it. Right, yeah, so that's a overflow valve. That makes sense. And there should be an overflow... No. It doesn't matter with sulfuric acid, or sulfuric wastewater. Blech. So we want to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then this should make all the sapphirite, Sapphirello we need for the time being. And then that'll be good. Well, we also need to figure out the crystals, but that's just chuck more sulfuric acid into a pile. Some people think sulfuric acid doesn't pile up, but it does, especially if it's in a truck. Because then you can have a truck pile up. It wasn't a very good joke, and unfortunately it's the best I've got today. Okay, good. I can't help but notice we've got stearite here. That shouldn't happen. How did stearite get in here? Oh, because it's doing crushed. Okay, yeah, no, that's... It shouldn't be doing crushed, it should just be doing regular stearite. Okay, that's okay. Look, if that's the worst mistake we've made with this design, I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, because turning on one of these factories and just assuming it's just going to work is always kind of a dodgy proposition at best. Okay, then we put that in there. Okay, the stearite's in there. Okay, good. Now everything's probably jammed because all these are very thirsty. They're thirsty boys. And I'm never one to turn down a thirsty boy, if you know what I mean. I'm not entirely sure what I mean. I'm not sure I know what I mean, but let's not turn down the thirsty boys. Because those boys be thirsty. And then what we'll do is we will bring this over here, bring this over here. I've done no ratio checking on this, so these numbers might be wrong. I'll rephrase that. These numbers are probably wrong, but at the same time, it'll do fine. We'll figure it out on the day. Right? Worrying about numbers, who needs it? 5.4, 5.6. See, it's going up. If I get to 5.3, I'm happy. Unfortunately, the numbers appear to be going up, not down, which I really need it to hit 5.3. Can you please hit 5.3 so I know we're okay? Ah, geez, we're not okay. It's going to need another one. We had one job and we failed it. Also, how much water does this take? Ah. Okay, so it took a little bit more water than I thought we had needed. We don't need blasting charge. We've got 2 blasting charges. We need more than that. The good news is I think we're okay, aside from the fact that we've got too much saline water. Hey. You win some, you lose some. Now, that is not getting any purified water. There is no way that's a good thing. Where should the purified water be coming from? There, apparently, but I think... Wait, what is this supposed to be connected to as well? Sulfuric acid, okay. So that's not even connected to the sulfuric acid. So that's probably bad. Let's connect the sulfuric acid first, because that's actually the least important order to do things. Good. And then let's figure out how to get the waste. Oh, actually, is this coming to where I need it to? Is that connected? Looks to be. So really my goal right now is just to do as much of the research as we can in blue. We are slowly working towards purple and pink, but we're not there yet. Ceramics. I mean, ceramics are actually pretty easy to make. Well, we're not too worried about that either. Is this connected? It looks like it is. I think I'd be happy. Oh, never mind. We might need another sulfuric acid train. Okay. Why are you slow? Right, power consumption. Power is probably being a bit rough right now, since everything's going right now. But once this all finishes, it's going to slow down. So let's not worry about that. Although, let's consider uranium. How do we make uranium when we get there? We make it out of stearite crystals. We don't have stearite crystals at the moment, but we can make stearite crystals fairly easily. We'll have sapphirello and stearite crystals, and then rubite crystals. Yeah, we can do that once we get to that level of technology, which is... Maybe just focus on purple. Maybe just focus on getting purple tech. Yeah, let's focus on getting purple tech done. Because once we get purple tech, life will be easier. Because then we can actually start having nuclear power and never have to worry about power again. Okay, so what do I need? I need some more clarifiers. And maybe we need more of those. Clarifiers is where we want to start, though. That train's taking us to where we want to go, essentially, so we're going to let it. Alright! Alright! Okay. Pleased with this. What are you going? Wait, where are you guys going? That was not helpful in any way whatsoever, but thanks for playing. Some men just want to see the world burn, I suppose. Look at the purified water we're just wasting. Disgusting. Filthy. So embarrassed. Okay. Clarify, we need basic soy kits and just some iron. Okay, both of those things are incredibly easy to find. And if we grab a stack of iron pipes, then we can just build 3 of them. Go for it. I'm not the pipe police. Maybe I should be the pipe police. That'd be awesome. What's going on? Why is my phone vibrating? I don't know. I'm not the phone police either. But if I were, think of all the mischief I could get up to. There's this moment Seif realizes he's not entirely sure what the police do all day. Do they get up to mischief? Maybe. They probably do. That would make sense. Now, the reason I am here is a very good reason. I wanted blasting charges, of which we have 375 of them currently. 1 stack of blasting charges will probably be enough for me right now. Okay, is science still going right now, or are we taking a bit of a sleep? Taking a bit of a sleep on science. It's mostly tired out, but blue science is being made. Why is it jammed currently? Because we don't have enough of this, because we don't have enough of these. And what is that meant to have on it? This. What is that? Green chips. Yeah, green chips are a bit of a sad state of affairs right now, aren't they? I think we could speed them up. I think we just need to speed up these plants. Which, if we get some steel gears... If we get some steel and iron, then we can probably speed that up. I know it's not ideal, like I will want to make a better green chip facility later. But right now, I'm not really caring that much about it. I just want to speed it up like a sort of 30-40% situation, and then I'll be happy. And you know, if you can be happy with 30-40%, then maybe life's not too bad. And we need some more basic circuits, okay. So let's go up there, see what we can do with the green chips, just see if we can speed them up just a little bit by just having better facilities. That's the rubite. That's, strangely enough, going okay at the moment. And then we need to worry about the leaching plants, which I probably should have thought about before leaving where I was. But, you know, who cares about things before they leave? Worry about them after you leave. And can we speed up the inserters as well? I mean, we can, and we're going to. I just don't know what all of them do. Okay, we're going to do another upgrade thing here. One more, which will go from yellow to red fast stack inserter, and then from fast inserter to fast stack inserter. Okay, that's probably going to be useful because there we go. I don't know if they need to be stack inserters, but it's not like stack inserters are going to make things worse for myself. And then these are making things a bit slowly. If only I had some sort of solution for it. Jokes, I had a solution for it the whole time. And then that's making more of these, which is making more of these. The only thing that would probably speed them up is slightly faster belts, which I don't have. In fact, no, I don't think that's the problem. don't think there is a problem. I think they're going pretty well. Oh, wait, never mind. I see the problem. And the problem is resolved. Oh, look, a charcoal train. You don't see those all the time. You do actually see those all the time, now that I think about it. Okay. Now, has that sped up the... Gosh. Has that sped up green chips? They're called not green chips, though. They're called electronic chips or something silly like that. Yeah, electronic circuits. Yeah, look, at a quick glance, it does look like it's improved. At least temporarily. Because then these are too slow. If only I had some solution for fixing that. Never mind, it's the same solution I have every other time. And now we're probably going to have problems with wires. But the solution to that is also simple. I mean, really, that's the answer. You just keep upgrading things until there's nothing left to upgrade. It's a scary way of the world that I work in. But it seems to work. Cool. We seem to have enough of these chips going by. I mean, that's almost full, so that's alright. At some point we're going to need to make more electric motors, but that's neither here nor there. Leaching plants. Just chuck that in there. Okay, leaching plants. We need brass and concrete. Okay. We have brass, we just need concrete. Which, funnily enough, we do actually have. It exists over here. Let's go down to it. And as usual, now that I'm waiting here, I realize that I really should get around to upgrading my train system. And having some rail signals. Maybe that's what we do today. Maybe we just improve the train lines a little bit. Nah, it's probably not necessary. Thank you. You can go back to whatever crimes you commit. I assume all my trains are committing crimes like 95% of the time. It's probably the correct assumption too. You know, it's like father like son, like train like engineer. Because see, here's a place that we could do this. So if we go like this, right, we've got this big empty space. If we... It's slightly concerning that it thinks it could go on both sides. If we put this, say, here, and then we put a chain signal here, then that gives us just a lot of space to just... See, that train can go there, and they can wait a second. I don't know what... Oh, it's because of this bit. No, that's fine. That's expected, actually. And we... Oh, it shouldn't be doing that. It should only have become that way and out that way. And that will probably make it a lot happier. Yeah, that's a lot happier now. Good. And so even with this one thing that I've done, we've now got a train that can just chill for a bit rather than wait forever. Which means it gets closer to its destination, and I like it. And liking things is half the battle. Okay, so one thing I was thinking is putting the train line across here, but now I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I want to do like a little bit more and extend this out. And then do a turny boy there. Maybe. Let's just build this and see how I feel about it. Let's build it and then see how I feel about it after I've built it. That's a good strategy. So the good news about leaching plants for... actually, hang on. No, we've still got a problem. Because we didn't actually ever make sure that the water came through. The water is all jammed. We got jammed water. That's not good. Unjam the water. And we actually don't get any purified water through here, so that's even worse. So I'm glad we came back when we did, because this is simply not going to cut it. Okay. Maybe the saline water is fine, actually. Looks fine now. You know what? Speaking of that, Dave, I saw my mum this weekend. She came by and I took her to Costco and blew her mind. And I was asking her, like, I was telling her that we were getting some really good questions. And I threw a couple of her just to see how, so a couple of questions at her just to see how she'd react, thinking that she'd be nice or seeing if she's going the savage route. She's going the savage route, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, she's like, no, she's not taking prisoners, and that is exactly what I wanted. Like, it's the ones that maybe, oh no, this is exactly why I was worried about doing this. And she's like, this is not a good answer. I'm like, it's a fantastic answer, but God, am I worried now. I asked one of the trial questions, and she went the savage answer, and I went, okay, really good answer. I love it. You got to remember you can't use names, though. And she's like, oh, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah. Gotta kind of remain some internet anonymity. She's like, oh, well, I need to know all that stuff before I start. I'm like, oh, don't worry, we'll cover all that. We'll cover all that. So, is my mum going to dox me? It's like more likely than anyone else, honestly. And I wouldn't have it any other way. More than I've already doxed myself. I mean, she's not going to dox me more than that. I think no one can dox... Well, that's not true. Ghosting could probably dox me more than that. But... I don't know how, but he'll figure it out. But yeah, no, we'll sort all that shit out. That'll be fine. And it should be a really fun stream. I'm so excited for it. As I said, I still don't know when we'd ask my mum all these questions, but we'll sort that out. That'll all be sorted out. You don't have anything to worry about there. Wait, these aren't stir. This is Saf. It's Saf pick. And then we're gonna need 2 more trains. And that should be stir, yeah. Now, what I would like to do, and this is going to be kind of a pain, unfortunately. So, we've got a SAF drop at the moment, which is that one, yes. That shouldn't be SAF drop. Or it should be, but not like that. It should be... Yeah, so that goes from here. Well... You like to tell streamers which ads you saw before joining. You're surprised to see only one ad, which was Skull and Bones. You muted it, so you don't know what it was about. You know, I also don't know what it's about, so thank you for coming by and telling me which ad you saw. It's really just double advertising. Haha, you subbed so you didn't see the ads? No, I'll tell you about the ads anyway. I appreciate that dedication. Thank you. It's like, hey, I had to watch an ad, now you need to know about the ad. And you know what? I respect that. I wish I didn't have the ads, but at the same time, I have ads. Just chunk, just one chunk. And then we're going to go and sort out the crystals. That's right, this was going to be originally made so I could sort out the... oh, why is this all jammed? Ads keep the lights on. Ads do keep the lights on. So I'm not entirely anti-ads, but I understand why people don't like them. People just want to get straight into their content, and I respect that. People like their content. Okay, so we've got this oxygen now. Cool. I want that oxygen in a moment. Ads keep the lights on, exactly. And so... and they don't really give me much money, but I understand, you know. Probably pays Amazon well, and it's not like I give Amazon money, so... yeah. Alright then, so... someone's like, if you're not paying them, then you're the product. It's like, yeah, congratulations, I'm the product. I am absolutely a product. I am the what you get when you multiply two numbers. I am the product. Da da da. Alright. Which makes me sound way cooler than I actually am. Does it? Did I read today's FFF? I did. I am keen and excited. I'm not going to say keen as a jelly bean because that has weird connotations I never want to go into. Oh, it's 1 a.m. and you're still stuck at work? Oh no, Dave, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I did. I'm waiting for someone to go into it so they can tell me how I'm wrong and I only look at the pictures. But yes, needless to say, very excited about what I read today. Very happy. And yeah, just more of that, please. Okay, how are we doing this? Well, first off, we shouldn't have designed it so poorly, but I am still me. Also, we apparently have no undergrounds left. That's another one of those fun oversights that I wish I had realized sooner. That's alright, we'll figure it out. If, yeah, we'll do SSF, FFF shortly. I'm waiting for Solburn because I know he's the one that's really keen about it and I don't want to go over it twice. And I want him to tell me that I'm wrong in my understanding of things. Because that's just what he does. And I mean, he's not wrong. I'm wrong. Train interrupts. You can tell these guys are programmers. I mean, can you? I think a real programmer would have decided that was a problem long ago. Maybe they're not. Have we ever considered the people who make Factorio are not programmers? Holy shit, they're not programmers. Because real programmers would have sorted this out ages ago. That's also the wrong type. I don't know how they were designing a game, but I don't think they were doing it with programming. Let's double that, and I think we should be good. But yeah, train interrupts. I mean, it's what everyone thinks at first when you get the trains and the fuel, right? You should go, oh, just make it so it gets the fuel when it needs it. And it's like, no, it's not how the game works, bro. And you're like, why is that not how the game works? And it's like, yeah, it's a fine question. So yeah, very excited that it'll work a way that everyone thinks it should. Like everyone new thinks it should work that way, and then it doesn't. And so yeah. And all sorts of magical things. You know what? Screw it. Soulburn can wait. Why are my fluid belts blue? You mean my pipes? My pipes, they're just plastic pipes. They're pipes made out of plastic. You know what? We're going to SSF FF now because screw it. We've talked about enough about it. Let's go into it. I've been tricked into talking about it. Yeah, they're pipes made out of plastic. They have a longer range than most pipes. There's a lot of different things. Okay, let's go into this. Do I see anything objectionable on the page? Only the pornography. Okay, let's go. So I don't have much to talk about today. Welcome to SSF FFF, where we talk about where Steve says something about Factorio Fridays. Familial. I forgot what FFF stands for. Friday Facts. Factorio Friday Facts. There we go. We got there. Tuning out. Be heading home. Okay. See you later, Dave. Okay. So real quick, interrupts. We have them. So you can tell a train, hey, by the way, if you got no fuel, go get some gosh darn fuel. Brilliant. Brilliant. Or you can say to it, hey, if you're holding iron, go to the iron drop-off station. You can set a bunch of interrupts. It's neat. You can have depots if you want them. Like if there's no destination or you can't get somewhere, just go to the depot and just wait until you can get there. Brilliant. So every 30 seconds, it's going to have another look and go, nah, bro. Train groups. That would help me immensely. So you can go, all my iron trains, we're changing the way they work. Brilliant. So if you want to change new interrupt, auto color based on destination, I mean, hey, welcome to what mods already do. But yeah, still cool. With us be doing something like logistics trains, we don't need logistics trains. They're silly. But yeah, that's all I've really got to say about FFF today. It's not much, but hey, look, it's available to people who don't buy the expansion. But honestly, if you don't buy the expansion, what are you doing? Who are you? I don't even know who you are. Speaking of people who I don't know who they even are, it's Doof. Hey Doof, how you doing? We were just talking about trains. Welcome everyone. The idiot has arrived. I've said this before, the idiot was inside the house the whole time. How's everyone doing today? For those who do not know me, I am... Actually, first off, let's talk about Doof. What was he up to? He was playing Jackbox. Ah, yes, he's doing that again. Crazy, crazy times. I swung by one of those once. That was good fun. But what was I going to say? Something probably profound. No, I am SeiferKatt. That's not profound at all. And I'm playing Seablock. There's not much to say about that. We're just playing Seablock and we're just getting stuff done. And we're having a good time about it. We are generally making a lot of mistakes, but you know what? That's just the fun side of things. How's Seablock treating me? Seablock treats me well, thank you very much. I love Seablock, and Seablock says it loves me. Then I leave it a message, and it says it'll pick up my call later. Then I subscribe to its OnlyFans, and it never responds. Then I send it a message about how much I love it, and again, it never responds. Then I go to its house, and then it puts a restraining order on me. So, if you Seablock, don't you see how much I love you? Anyway, that went weird. Jeez, that went weird. Oh no. Anyway. But it's going well. Needless to say, my relationship with Seablock is going well. And one day we will be married. It wasn't the weirdest thing I've said. That's the worst part. Okie dokie. So... You need a little small snack? Oh, I did go to a weird place. Look, it went to exactly where it knew it should. Can we build more train stops? No. Okay. That's fine. So we need a train stop to get the oxygen out of here so it can go into my sulfuric manufacturing. Yes, I can just burn it off, but for some reason I decided I wanted to waste as few things as possible. Yeah, for those who do not know me, sometimes I go into weird tangents. No, I don't apologize for that. I was gonna. You apologize for that. Turn it back around. It's the Uno reverse card. It's not my fault. It's your fault. It's like, shit, it was my fault he's strange. It was my fault he's losing his mind. You were doing Seablock, well in Seablock until you got to rocket fuel, then you rage quit? Really? After getting that far and then rocket fuel's the thing that stops you? Interesting. I've done Seablock 3. This is my third time doing Seablock. And I don't mean it's my third time trying Seablock. I've finished Seablock twice over the last 2 years. 3 years. My first Seablock was done when the old COVID pandemic was happening. You know, when we were all having good times with that. And then my second time was in 2021, maybe. Yeah, when I decided, I want to be a streamer. I'm going to stream something normal. And so I've streamed Seablock. And then this is the third to go. And I regret nothing because I love Seablock. But I don't need to go into that again. You all understand. You all heard the theoretical idea of how much I love Seablock. It didn't go anywhere weird. It just went to the correct place where everyone should feel about Seablock at all times. Okay, let's just upgrade some things because we've picked up a few random things. I haven't played Pi. I don't know if I ever will. Part of me wants to, and the other part of me goes, that's a bad idea, Seif. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. You know, take up bungee jumping or something sane for a change. I'm not going to do that either, though, to be fair. You had the same thought process and you jumped into it? What, Pi? What mods am I running? Mostly we're just running Seablock. Let's just go into it real quick. What else are we running? Seablock, Squeak Through, Raid Calculator. So many of these, hard to tell what's actually there and what isn't. And of course, Finay and Factory Planner. Nothing too, it's really just the Seablock stuff. And I did recently reach the end of the world, that's true. Hello. Oh, yay. Sorry, everyone, just a moment. I'll continue that story in just a second. Sorry, as I was saying, did you know that Factorio has a limit? Like, there is an end to Factorio. It's at 1,000,000 tiles. Do you know how long it takes to get to 1,000,000 tiles? Well, it took me 79 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. Could have done it faster if I thought about it, but thinking is not my strong suit. But yeah, you can reach the end of Factorio. It takes a long time. I was doing at best about 1% every hour. No, that's not true. I was doing 1% every 15 minutes. Which is, I don't recommend it. Okay? 1,000,000 tiles in any direction from the center. Yeah, I do not recommend doing that. It is something I would have probably not done if I wasn't streaming it. And over the time, you start to lose your goddamn mind. And you've only been here for a short time, right? This is me when I'm, like, not losing my mind. So, yikes. 3 hours by train. Yeah, I originally was going to do the train ride, but then I was doing like 1% an hour, and so I gave that up. We're all mad here. Hey, Zoe. Yeah, it's about that. It's a little bit more than 3 hours, because you'd be getting 300 kilometers an hour, and it's the million, so it would be 3.3 hours-ish, I guess. I don't recommend it. If someone said to you, hey, do you want to do this? It'll be fun. Tell them, no, it will not be fun. And then you shank them. But with a smile on your face because, you know, they're probably your friend. No, you know what? No friend would tell you to do that. Anyway, I've been given half a Costco muffin, so I'm going to enjoy that. Why did I didn't mention the Costco muffin? Because, I don't know. Those are a Starbucks at the end of the world. No, just a Denny's. There was only a Denny's, no Starbucks. Damn it, Ghost and Bot. Alright, we need to raise the quality. Wait. We need to raise the quality, so it's now an uncommon quality. Seablock's been driving you crazy. Oh no, what's going wrong with it? What has Seablock done to you? Okay, so that should be getting my crystals. You know what? If I did this, we could then do this. Oh, that's nicer, I guess. It looks nicer.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Of course, if I worried what looks nice, I would not stream. Self-deprecation. You mean an IHOP and it might be worth it? Yes. Thank you so much for the follows, Sammy G. Yeah, we got some Minsk as my join sound. I regret nothing. Minsk and boost and ready. God, I'm so looking forward to playing Baldur's Gate 3. I'm gonna play it over my holiday. I get a few weeks off for Christmas, and so I'm going to play that. You need modules, we need circuits, we need production increases, we need modules, we need circuits, we need production increases, we need modules, we need... Yeah, I can see the problem. Modules suck. And you need them, so... I don't know when I'm going to consider doing modules. Once you start doing modules, everything kind of changes. Okay. How do we feel about this? I feel about as good as we're going to get. I would probably love to speed up these flotation cells, of which I can speed up one of them. Hooray! We've done well. We've done the bare minimum. Hooray! Oh, that's going to be an interesting question. So for those who weren't here before, I saw my mum this weekend and I was test driving a couple of questions just to see which angle she'd take on them. She is doing exactly what I thought she would, just take the savage angle. If I have a blueprint for rocket fuel and Seablock, you'd like to copy it. Unfortunately, the last time I played Seablock, a lot has changed, so it might not be valid anymore. But I'll have a look later for you. I'm not going to look right now because when I load up my old Seablock save, it tries to understand a bunch of things and the recipes all changed. And I don't know if rocket fuel was one of the things that changed. So I'd have to have a look at that. I'm happy to have a look for you later, though. I need some iron. Okay. I like a very train-based build because trains make me happy. And if trains make me happy, then I should have trains. I'm a simple man. I see train, I happy. Also because I'm just a simple man. Okay, I'm not really caring what I'm researching right now. As long as things are being done, I don't care. I'm not really paying much attention right now. Okay. Tank. Trains scared me when you first started. Your first 3 rocket launches didn't use any. I don't think my first one used any actually either, now that you mention it. But now I refuse to do a base without trains because they make me happy. I see trains in real life and I just get exceedingly excited. I love trains so much. They're just good boys or girls, you know. Let's not gender a train training correctly. Let's not misgender trains. That's what I'm saying. They don't deserve it. They're good. Does that imply that if someone's not good, they deserve to be misgendered? We're not going to go into that. That takes a very dark turn that I'm not happy with. Trains try to murder you. Do trains love you? Look, trains are a lot like Seablock, okay? And then we're just going to repeat that whole thing with the restraining order and such, and, you know, it's the same joke. Joke. Trains try to murder you. Oh, look, have you ever... Sammy, you know that phrase, don't stick your D in crazy? Don't try to stick your D in a train either. For one, the train operators do not like it. They get real mad when you do that. No, I don't know from experience, of course. What can I say? She was a beautiful train. Okay, sure, look, we're kind of figuring out something here. Why has this not got... It's clean. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh no. That one's fine. You didn't do that, they just hit you out of spite. Well, look. Sometimes crazy sticks your D in it, okay? It goes both ways. Try not to, but the train's like, hello, engineer. How you doing? How you doing? And you're like, oh geez, a train. A train is flirting with me, what do I do? This is just peak levels of anime right here. Is it wrong to get picked up by a train in a factory? Look, and like I've said many times before, I'm not judging. Because I don't want to. Overflow valve goes into there. That's not a pipe. That's a pipe. Wonderful. And the oxygen goes into there. And yes, I know, for those who've played Seablock before, it's easy to make oxygen. I know. But some part of me was trying to minimize waste, because that was kind of why I tried to make this run interesting for myself. Is it more interesting? Not really. But I'm doing it anyway. It's why it's taking longer. This run is just taking much longer because of this silly restriction I put myself in. Wait, do we not need oxygen anywhere? Do we not have an oxygen? Wait, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this not connected? Have we filled up these? No. Oh, it's because... shit, I forgot that we'd done that. Okay. We gotta fix something because we broke something. Sorry, I keep seeing this muffin and I have to go for it instinctively. Okay. Now, we made a mistake here. Thankfully, it's a mistake I should be able to rectify. Or maybe not. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not entirely keen by the fact that my train's not... Oh, I know why my train's not going anywhere. I forgot to signal something a little bit ahead. Yep. I forgot to signal this. I mean, it's an easy enough signal to make. No, wrong one. Oh, so I mostly did it, I just didn't do it properly. Ah, soon that will be base game. How exciting. Okay, I like the fact that you are playing Seablock and you have a water mod. What, did you just not have enough water? I know that's not what you mean, I understand that now, but it is funny. Okay. False when there's no inputs. Oh. Why are we doing this? Why are you separated? Do we have hydro plants here? We do, but it shouldn't matter. Oh, except it mattered for the exact reason I'm doing it this way. Okay, this is just a more expensive version of it. Okay. Right. The other problem is we're not actually... No, wait, what's it? The other problem is, yeah, the water's gone, so it's not going to finish, but when they bring in more sulfuric wastewater, it'll all sort itself out. Okay, so that's fine, that's fine. And that's all stopped producing because the Saffarello backed up. No. It stopped producing because... Oh. It is the most wonderful of circular arguments, that's why. We can't move this because the rocks are in the way, and the rocks are in the way because we can't move this. Okay, wonderful. We can fix that. We can fix her. Speaking of we can fix her, I really want to pick up, what is it? Kill the Princess? Something like that? I'm really keen to pick that up. I'm hoping that goes on sale at Christmas because that's a game that I think I will enjoy. I don't think it's long, but I think it's going to be an interesting narrative. So I'm kind of keen to play it. Okay, what are we going to do about this? Okay, we'll just make a chest for now. We'll just make a chest for now. Ooh, titanium chests. How exciting. So once that starts pushing that out... Oh no, it's got a lot to sort itself out. Okay. We've truly jammed things. That's okay. And then what we're going to do is the same thing, but we're just going to sort of try and put it back into itself. Like that. There we go. Hey, Rabolte, how you doing? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Okay, so that should get the mineralized water slowly coming through. Why are you here? Oh no. Because that was never designed properly. Haha. No, wait. No, that was correct. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Okay. Whoops. It's fine. Sometimes everything goes wrong. That's just life. And these stones should be going down. They are. That is wonderful. And very soon that will stop happening. That's right. This was designed so to make sure the mineralized water didn't jam up here. And now that that's happening, the mineralized water should be starting to leave. And we should be making things any moment now. We are making things. My God. Progression is happening. They swore it would never happen again. They were wrong. Okay, they never said that. They never said that, Seif. They said you'll never amount to anything. They weren't entirely wrong on that one. They said you'd never become the biggest dog on campus. They were right. I'm a cat, not a dog. I was never saying I wanted to be a dog. But they said you'd never do it. And how right they were. Okay, so power is a little bit finicky right now. Kind of saw that one coming, but I'm not too fussed by it. We are using the mineralized water. That's good. That gives us lots of resources. Loving that. What I'm not loving is it looks like you guys don't offset. Now you're offsetting properly, which is good. That chest has been resolved, so we can probably get rid of that now. Okay, perfect.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Thank you for following, Lady Lioness of London. I love the alliteration, and I love the fact you're nobility. Oh, it's the Lady Lioness of London. I don't have a hat to tip, but if I did, I'd be tipping it. Not good enough though, is it? Oh, look at this plebeian over here, doesn't have a hat to tip. Okay. That's jammed. Look, we're getting very close to actually making nickel. And then we can make my stuff.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
And thank you for following C Default. Is that like a Counter-Strike map? Like Sea Dust or something? Dust 2? That's a Counter-Strike thing, right? I don't know. But thank you for following regardless. If it's just a cool name that you like, then I apologize for putting you in the idea that you have something to do with Counter-Strike. How dare I? Oh, shoot. Bugger it all. I forgot to do the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your name. Well, now your name is a Counter-Strike map. I'm so sorry this happened to you. Sometimes people become Counter-Strike maps, even if they don't want to be. It's a sad condition, but my charity hopes to one day deal with these problems. I need a small donation of something. I gotta be careful with this. If I say a small donation of a number, people then donate, and I'm like, I'm not actually a charity. Please don't think I am. Okay, what we didn't actually finish doing last time is all these stations. Okay. That shouldn't be that. That needs to be called something different. Should be Saf Crush Drop. So you know how I feel about Counter-Strike when I say I apologize, I've just called you a Counter-Strike map. I could never play Counter-Strike. I didn't get it. I wasn't good at Counter-Strike. Not even that I wasn't good at Counter-Strike, I just didn't. I don't like games where you just go pa 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 and you're dead and you're like, oh well, okay, yay. We all had fun, right? Hang on. Oh. Interesting. I didn't know this was a legitimate problem that we could have had. Ah, shit, that train's escaping. Cool. We got it. Of all the games you ever played, Counter-Strike was certainly one of them. You know what? Me too. It was certainly a game I also witnessed once as well. And as I said, I don't like games where just you get taken out too quickly. I like a longer time to kill in my games. Trying to fix things that are broken inherently. C prefers to get killed slowly. I mean, you're not wrong. Yes, I do prefer to get killed slowly, thank you very much. You like games that don't have other people in them, that's why you play Factorio? Oh, that's when they tell you, oh, actually, Factorio has multiplayer and you can play with your friends. That's when you give them your, ha, I have no friends to play Factorio. I mean, that's not entirely true. I had a friend that played Factorio once. Like, literally, well, not literally once. We've launched a rocket and he's like, okay, that's cool, I'll never do that again. And I was just like, but we were bonding. And he was like, and we will never bond over Factorio again. And I was like, but look at this cool mod. We could play this mod together. And he was like, or we could just not. It's that time you realize who your true friends are. I mean, I'm giving him a shit. He was actually really cool about it. Like, he enjoyed Factorio, but it just wasn't his. I've done that with a couple of people, being like, hey, you want to learn Factorio? I'll teach you Factorio. And I'm very careful not to be like, actually, you're doing that wrong. I'm just like, no, look, you know what? It works. I'm not going to question it. And then they're like, okay, that was fun. I'll never play again. I've done the game. And I'm like, oh, but there's so much more game. And they're like, not as far as I can see. Okay. That's alright. I can always play with myself. Could that have been worded better? Oh yeah. That happened with you and your housemate when they discovered you play the original Red Alert online for free. You played 3 games with them once and never again. Yeah, you realized that Red Alert was maybe not a game that you and your friend would enjoy together? You're like, maybe this game's not for me and my friend. Maybe we should never speak of this again. I would kind of like to get more sulfuric acid, wastewater into here, but I don't know how. I'm scared. I mean, it's cool that we've got the 2 trains coming in here. Maybe that's fine the way it is. Multiplayer RTS stresses you out. That stresses a lot of people out, actually. I don't think you're alone on that one. I mean, I like a bit of multiplayer RTS, but at the same time, it is not for everyone. I respect that. Okay, power is getting worse. Now, is it getting so bad that we are having problems making the power? No, we're still okay. We're not in Danger Town yet. But we probably do need to be a bit cautious. Because Danger Town, I fear, is around the corner. And we do not want to get fully into Danger Town. No, we do need to get the sulfuric acid to unload here. Maybe not. Maybe we just have a clarifier and just go, hey, look, if there's too much of it, just go away. Hey, Rabulte, welcome with your party of 1. Aw. Will I take you to Danger Town? I'll take you to... I don't take you to the Danger Town, I take you to the Danger Zone. I take you right into the Danger Zone. Hey, Solburn. Revolte, did you? It seems like you went to stream and then decided you didn't want to stream. Am I taking the highway? Uh, you know what? I was thinking about taking the back roads to the danger zone, but you know what? I was thinking about it. There was the construction on the danger, like the construction on like the slightly unsafe area, and Weary Town is a little bit concerning. So yeah, no, we're going to take the highway straight into the danger zone. I think that's correct. Yeah, roads have more trains. Yeah, okay. Look, we're not taking the back roads though. We're taking the highway to the danger zone. I think the highway is also just a better drive. They've improved the roads lately. I don't know if you noticed that. The highway to the danger zone, the roads are so much better. They're a lot smoother. And oddly enough, there's not many people on the roads to the danger zone, so you can just get a really nice ride and, you know, not have to worry about it too much. So yeah, that's the plan. You've been at stream for more than 8 hours. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't check it out today. I was being busy. I went to the park to have a picnic. Not even joking. That's why I got the muffins. I mean, you know, I don't need a reason to have the muffins. The muffins their own reason. Okay, so that should get the sulfuric waste out of the way. Admittedly, we're going to throw some of it away, but to be fair, with the charcoal loop, we probably make more than we need, so it's probably okay. And then the sulfuric acid or sulfuric wastewater will leave, and then we'll be much happier. Oh, I think the problem was we had too many of these blue crystals. But the blue crystals are going, which should make more chunks. Yes. Okay. You know what? It's time to make nickel. Do I know the muffin thief who lives in danger zone? You know, I don't know that rhyme. That rhyme just... I've never... I first heard that rhyme, surprise, surprise, watching Shrek. And I don't know the rhyme that it's referring to. So, not really. I don't know the muffin thief who lives in danger zone. It was 9 hours. 9-hour streams are rough, man. I don't know how you do it. I'm not American. Is it an American rhyme? Is that why? I mean, most of the stuff that comes to came from America does make its way over here. Now you've done 7. Okay, the most I've ever done is 6 hours. And I was exhausted, mate. Or was exhausted. Okay, we want nickel. I think we've come over here and then realized we don't have the facilities to make it. Which is just classic. It's just classic Seif. You know, I'm the sort of person who arrives at work and they're like, all right, so take your laptop out. And I'm like, left my laptop at home. And they're like, okay, well, do you have this? Nah, I left that at home as well. Why are you even here? Honestly, I don't know. It's been a while since I left my laptop at home. I did it once when I lived really close to work, so it wasn't a big deal. But, and so I was just like, oh, whoops, I'll be back. I'll be back. And they're just like, Mike, that's fine. I mean, it's not as bad as the time how close? Oh, I lived like 5 minutes walk away. I went to visit, I was going to go visit a client on the North Shore, so I took a train. Because I lived in the city at the time. Now, I said to my boss, hey, I'm on the client, I'm going to go see the client on the North Shore. I'll see you, I'm on the train. And my boss goes, that's awesome, great, Seif. Let me know how it goes. I'm like, I will do that. Now, this is a logical thing for most people to say. Well, the problem is the train doesn't go to the North Shore. But I was on the train, so where the fuck was I going? See, for people who don't live in Auckland, that's like, oh, that's a reasonable thing to say. No, no, it was not a reasonable thing to say. The train doesn't go across the bridge. So I was going to the complete wrong part of the town. And so I got into their office. And I'm like, I'm here to see such and such. And they're like, oh, he works in this office. And I was like, shit, I'm in the wrong place. And like, it doesn't take long to drive there. And I'm like, I came by train. And they're like, well, you're just an idiot. I went, I'm feeling that, yeah. Did they ask me to pee in a bottle? I came to the wrong neighborhood. Why would they ask me to pee in a bottle? I'm not sure I get the... Oh, because they're asking, like, was I on drugs? No, I'm just really unobservant about the city I live in and have lived in for years. Drug test, yeah. No, I've never had to do a drug test. I'm always worried, what if I fail? Like, I don't take drugs, but what if? What if I failed? It's a legitimate fear of mine. No, it's not a legitimate fear of mine. I just said it doesn't make any sense. It's just the fear. Did we do SSF, FFF? We did, I'm afraid. I've already done it. But I'll give you the cliff notes. Seif excited. Seif like train. Seif excited. Were we... No, let's do this properly. Let's do the nickel properly. Okay, we're going to come down here. We're going to grab some aluminium. Actually, can we improve nickel? We can. Why don't we improve nickel smelting while we're here? It's mostly better than vanilla, only a bit worse for priority stations. I think it's pretty neat. I've got no qualms about it. I checked my list of qualms. There was nothing. There were no qualms. Some people would say, see, if you got to have some qualms. And I'm like, no, no qualms. It works the way that you'd think it should work. You know, I think every newbie thinks, I'm going to have a station that does all the refueling, and then has to route every train through there. But you can do priority stations. That's the thing. You can't do you can't do priority stations at the moment. Oh, I didn't even consider priority stations. Whoa. Blowing my mind here. Do I want concrete? I want concrete as well, okay. I don't understand how you can do that. Does your metallic heart not know love? .1 lets you do it in many levels. What's 1.1? What is this heresy that thou art speaking of? You know, now that I'm working on advanced nickel smelting, now I just kind of want to wait for this to be done. Because they removed station skipping in 2.0. I don't know how you station skip. Hang on, station skipping just a thing that I just somehow don't know about? I mean, clearly. I love skipping, but I don't know if I'd skip a station. You disband a station compared to a limit of 0. Disable, okay. Okay, so that's going to be working on my nickel smelting. Well, now my nickel smelting's being done. Now what am I supposed to do with my time? No, we still design it. What am I thinking about? We still go, we want nickel. I don't even want that much, quite frankly. I want nickel ingots, actually. I don't... Wait, hang on. Do you even build nickel plating? Is that a thing? I don't think it is. Because nickel ingots... I just want nickel ingots. Okay. Sure, why not? How many do I want? Look, a red belt's worth is probably more than enough for a long time. I would like unresearched recipes. And I'm currently working on nickel cathodes, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we want those, we want those, we want those. Then we're going to do this by doing that. And then we're done. That's surprisingly easy. Okay, so we need 5 ore sorters. How many do we have currently? 3. That's not enough, is it? Nickel cathodes. Look, don't kink shame the cats. It's rule 1 in chat. If you look at chat, number 1 rule, don't kink shame cats. I kind of wish it was actually there now. It's not there, but it should be. We need bronze plates. We need bronze plates, okay. Roads before hodes. Oh wait, we do have bronze here. What was I saying? Now, I know I could make a nice little mall for all this, but really I'm not doing the mall until I get the bottom wall, because just, I don't want to. More concrete, more clay. Okay. And then we need more steel. Steel yourself, lads. Sir, I don't know where I am. What do you mean? I stole myself. I don't know where I am. Damn it, someone stole Jenkins again. Sir, it was Jenkins. Jenkins is always stealing Jenkins. We need insurance on Jenkins next time he steals himself. You're designing a mall from the ground up. Your heart hurts. I'm worried about your heart if your heart hurts on this one. You okay there, Zoe? You alright? We need more brass. We need more bras. Steal yourself. No, Jenkins is going to steal himself again. He doesn't understand the spelling difference. You're in emotional distress. Oh shit. Jenkins is very stupid. He keeps, like, literally taking himself, and then we don't know where he is. We need more green chips. Jenkins used to be called Hudson. Wait, what? Wait, what law are you going with? I'm very confused now. Like why a shark was ethereal. What? We need more steel, we need more stone. Okay. You know what? Stone was always going to be required somewhere. I like that I've got the basic materials all just in the same place. That pleases me. We need steel. Okay. You know, if we just take steel, we can just do it that way. What do we run out of? Green chips, probably. No? Clay? No? Oh, let's just take the steel pipes because this is stupid. Okay. How many of these did we need? We wanted 3 of them. Okay, well we can build 7. 3 is close to 7. They're almost the same number. Alright, so while we don't have the technology, we can at least get it started. And like the Black Eyed Peas once said, let's get it started in here. 3 is more than 2. We're going to raise quality of the stream to rare. This is now a rare stream. Thank you, Zoe. I don't actually know if it was the Black Eyed Peas. It just occurred to me now that I actually don't know enough about music to be able to say it was the Black Eyed Peas so confidently. I said it so confidently, and then I'm like, hang on. Was it the Black Eyed Peas? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Let's get ableists in here. About time. Those ableists aren't doing anything else right now. They're just sitting over there complaining. I'm not aware of the full lyrics. I just know the fact that what those original words were actually. And I'm not saying it the original way ever because I'm not stupid. I know what I look like, but even I have my limits. I hear a worm. I'm not happy. I am distinctly not happy anymore. Appreciate it. Yeah, look, I mean, that's kind of why I like to say that, because, like, get it started here, because I know how bad it is, but I will never actually say the thing, because that language is not acceptable. Wait, is it? Is it bad to reference what the song was originally, even if I'm not saying the original song? I didn't consider that. Hang on, am I the bad guys? Shit, I might be the bad guys. It happened again, guys. I accidentally became the bad guys. Accidentally, just like the time I backed the wrong guys in Star Wars. Okay, this worm needs to go, though. Okay, so the nickel, done. Now we need... Right, you can't make that yet, but you'll be able to make it soon. And... Well, actually... I mean, if I go like... this... And we want 7, so we just do it like that. And then we do a little sneaky one at the end. And then what we do is we bring everything closer, because we've, like a damn fool, put everything too far away. There we go. Now, it can't do the recipes yet. That's okay. I appreciate that. The last one looks a little bit off, but that's okay. And then when the nickel is done, then we can start the diming. Okay, then with chemical furnaces. Oh shoot, we need sulfuric acid. When you're bad at Timberborn, you're a damn fool. I mean, it makes sense. You're a damn fool. That's so stupid. I haven't played Timberborn. I probably won't. It looks fine, but I'm not really big into city builders. That being said, Against the Storm is amazing. And ain't no one gonna talk shit about Against the Storm to me. because Against the Storm is such a wonderful game. You only liked ONI because of the non-city stuff. Wait. You only like Oxygen? Wait, Oxygen Not Included is not a city builder. I don't think so. Is Oxygen Not Included a city builder? Shit, it kinda is, isn't it? Hmm. I never really considered that. You build a colony, it's a colony builder, therefore not a city builder, so it's fine. Hmm. Maybe I like city builder. Shit, do I actually like city builders? Oh shit. I now have to oh, no. I have to reassess who I am as a person. I guess I guess I love city builders. Well, today I learned some horrifying fact about myself. Turns out SeiferKatt, big city builder fan. The difference is if you know the inhabitants. I mean, I don't want to. They're disgusting little creatures. And very stupid. Disgusting's probably a bit unfair. I might be a city kitty. Okay, it gets extra points because it rhymes. Okay, I'm happy again. Thank you. Well, actually, I'm trying to do this to save a bit of room. If we go 3, 4, 5, almost ran into that train there. 3, 4, 5, okay. Unlimited room. Let's save room. I mean, I'm not really saving room because I need to. I'm saving it because it's fun. But yeah, pretty much. Pretty much everything I do wrong here, just I say, oh, because it's fun for me. It's really the ultimate get out of jail free card for me. I shouldn't though. I've got unlimited room. Why would I not make extra space? Because I'm having a silly moment, that's why. Because look, it looks kind of pretty. It looks pretty, like one of them squirrels. It's got a real pretty mouth. Unlimited get out of jail free. Wait, get out of jail free cards. What's that, a cool version of Monopoly you playing? I don't like that, by the way. Get out of jail, freak. Just really offensive. I haven't been that insulted by playing Monopoly since I played Monopoly. Nah, I'm just kidding. I like Monopoly. I know I shouldn't, I know. Meanwhile, all the board gamers in the room just... Everyone's disgusted. We end up naked doing dirty tasks to survive. I mean, welcome to my real life, I suppose. Crying and, like, crying while cleaning floors naked. That's what I have to do to survive, okay? And, I'd say don't kink shame, but it's not my kink. Okay. So you're absolutely welcome to kink shame, because it's not mine. It's someone else's. And I'd appreciate if someone would kink shame him, because quite frankly, I'm just stressed. Okay, and then we get the chalk. I put the chalk in here. And then hell, we might as well just take it out. It's a crying shame. I am a crying shame. Actually, if I'd done that differently, we wouldn't... Yeah, let's do that slightly differently and less stupid. Because if we do that like this, it'll be awesome. Oh, hell yeah. I'm loving it already. And then we just go down here into my train station that doesn't exist. But it will in a moment. That underground just killed a pipe ghost. That's alright, I got it back. I noticed, thank you. Oh my god, it killed a ghost. This is why we need ghosts with like more survivability. I've always said that ghosts die too easily. Why is that one yellow? Oh, because we haven't done that. Okay, sweet. And then we don't really have a plan for all this nickel. We probably don't even need that much. But it's nice to have, right? Do I hear a worm? Oh, I hear a worm. That's because they're a material, nothing to protect their plasma. So what you're saying is we need to get body armor for ghosts. That's what I'm hearing. You know what? That's my new charity, body armor for ghosts. No, I can't keep saying that. People are going to start wanting me to actually have a charity if I keep saying shit like that. Steve, how much did you donate to ghosts for body armor for ghosts? I don't want to be a fake charity. Hell, I don't even want to be a real charity. Okay, so sulfuric acid is here, but it's not piped in properly. And then when it is piped in properly, oh, we're gonna need put some fuel in there. That's okay, we can do that. If only I had some sort of fueling station so I didn't need to have to do this. Don't go near water. I know, I know. You'd think I would have learned my lesson by now. The nuke should have been the thing that stops it. That's probably spelled correctly. Okay, and with that we can go and get some more pipes and then we'll be done. More and more trains are wanting to go on the network at any one time, so I think we really do need to improve the rail network. I keep saying this, I keep also not doing it. Because see, that train wants to get on the rail network, but it can't, because this train is going that way. So you know what, while we're here, let's do a little bit of improving of the rail network, so we could do something like this. Starship Charity use a myth. The powers that purposely underfund a specific hospital in hopes that donations top up the coffers and public fall for it. I've never heard of this. That sounds horrible. I guess I'm the fool that fell for it. Somehow that doesn't surprise me. You know what, that should actually help quite a few bits. Even just putting like a rail fly, you fool. No, I cannot fly. I am a cat. Cats do not fly. So even at just like these intersections, just putting like a rail chain like this, that's still helpful. Mosquito, you fool. Hmm. So if we... I'm gonna go into manual real quick. Because if we put, say, oh, this is just terrible anyway for multiple reasons. But if we go chain, then rail, there's 2 trains currently waiting. Hmm. Maybe that's helping. I assume I'm going to need some context on that question, because otherwise it's just very strange. Okay, so that should start making my nickel out of SeiferKatts. SeiferKatts are alright, I guess. But then again, that's up to my mother to decide. SeiferKatts, are they acceptable? Okay, and there's all my nickel. This is really good stuff to see. And that should make, in theory, a full red belt's worth. I think I need to do that. Right, power is still a problem. Not a surprise, because I've really done nothing to improve it. Now, the next thing I'd like to do is probably take nickel into here. Actually, Oh wow, we've got a thing that back in the time we used to make aluminium here. That's uncomfortable. We've got a couple of things over there. Okay, right. We will fix that up now. So I think I'm still gonna make Invar there because I think it's a really good place to make Invar, but we got to pull a whole bunch of things apart there for that to work. Okay, so for instance, this here made nickel. We don't need that. We don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Don't need that. Definitely don't need that. This, don't need it. This whole bit, oh god. Sodium hydroxide, son of a... You hate night skeetos? The hell's a night skeeto? Okay. We will... Do I have any more regular trains? I do not. Okay. This is going to be... nickel ingon. Probably ingot. Oh, yeah. Are we running out of power? We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. My next plan is we're going to do this. I'm just going to fill this up. Oh god, okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this slag. I haven't figured that out yet. Or all this lead. Okay, well that's... Or... Okay. Slag, what are we going to do with it? Okay, lead shouldn't be a problem. Actually, stop. Go to nickel ingot drop. And we will prepare that, at least. Beans? Yeah, my beans are going terribly. My beans. We will deal with whatever's left over here shortly. In terms of fuel, I guess we need it. Okay, that's good, I suppose. And can I get my insulators? I got my insulators. Okay, and then put that in there, and then we make Invar again, which will be rad. Then we need to figure out what I'm doing with all this other crap, but that can come later. Put it onto manual control for the moment. So that now makes Invar. Probably not as much as I wish I was making, but we can work on... How much do I ever really need Invar plates? They're needed for 23 things. Well, it's good that we got enough space for it, eh? Okay. No, stop this, please. Stop this madness. Stop the crimes. Crimes are not stopping. Need you to stop, please. Okay. Okay. Invar is a science component that's always useful. Yeah, I'm seeing that. We will deal with that another time. Okay, for now what we're going to do is we're going to take this lead over to here. Okay, we're going to let that go, because we're also going to need... That's fine. Thankfully it didn't have to go that far. Please don't run me over, train. Okay. So what we're going to do is, this is just a temporary thing. We probably need to grab our logistics stuff as well. Not logistics, we need our stuff. We can't even build a desire path because we put all our stuff in a box. Like a fool. Oh yes, I'm thoroughly aware of what it is. The problem is, I was more wondering, how much do I need it? The answer, as it turns out, is yes. Okay, so the first plan... What are we upgrading? Oh, nothing. And I would like to just really copy this because it's always just a good design. And we put the lid in there. Some say you should get the lid out. I think you should put the lid in. Do I miss the jetpack mod? Not really. I could see why I could, but no, I don't. Jetpack mod was fine, it was fun, but I don't miss it. Okay, next thing I'd need to go over to silicon for some reason. Nope, not quite what I need to do. I would like to go to silicon, please. Okay. And away we go. And then we're going to figure out what to do with all this slag. Just slagging off over here. Can you just wait, please? Thank you. Space Age might have a jetpack. Interesting. I didn't see a picture of that, so I didn't know. So what I'm trying to clean up here is the remnants of where we were. It's in a thumbnail picture. Rude. I didn't look that closely at that picture then. I don't know how to say. I don't know what to say. Clearly, I didn't see it. Okay. Now, you wait here, please, like a good train. Okay. And we're going to put that over there. And you know what? Just to make things just a little bit easier, let's just speed all this up. Cool. We just got to put all the slag in the box. So really all we're going to do with that is just making the landfill, but you know what? It's fine. Like I've always said, you can't go wrong with extra landfill. Or sandfill. So that's going to not be making anything for a while, which will probably help conserve power for a little while. You have the doctor's note to not work out. I wish I had one of those. That'd be awesome. Sandfield sounds like a discarded Superman villain from the 60s. I mean, there is Sandman. Don't forget Sandman, who was actually a Spider-Man villain. Kind of a cool one, too. I kind of like Sandman. He's very much a one-note kind of guy. He just smashes things. Sandman brings you a dream. Oh yeah, he smashes you. If your dream was to be smashed by a man made of sand, I mean, and let's not kink shame here, some people do want that. The Sandman birth scene is good cinema. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, you know what? Let's go back to where we were working, because there's still more work to be done. There is more to discover here. Where he rises out of the sand. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about like the Spider-Man movie? Because I haven't seen the third Spider-Man movie. I haven't seen Spider-Man 3. Unless you're talking about something else, in which case I may not have seen that as well. Because you know how notoriously bad I am with seeing things from the movie. Well, shit. I haven't seen it. Either have I, but you've seen that scene. Well, cried. Spider-Man 3, scene where Sandman wakes up, is a beautiful film. It's some beautiful film, okay. I would have to watch that then, I guess. I just saw enough about Spider-Man 3 that it was kind of like all over the place, and I was like, nah, I'll give it a miss. And then I did. I mean, didn't they have like, did they do 2 villains or 3 villains in that one? Because when they're doing like a little bit of Hobgoblin, or a little bit of Green Goblin, a little bit of Sandman, a little bit of Venom, they were all over the place. What version of Spider-Man 3? There's been 10 reboots, if not more. Sam Raimi one, I believe we're talking about. But I mean, it's a valid point, I suppose. Hey. I don't need that bullshit right now. I'm kidding. I don't mind. I still enjoy the Marvel films. Yeah, sure, they're not all great, but whatever. They never were all great. Oh, yes, I'll check that out later. Thank you. And DC, I just don't give a shit. I like Batman, and that's about it. And even then, I just haven't watched them lately because I just don't care. But I like Marvel films. You don't like the Sam Raimi films? Really? Back in the day, I liked them more than the... I like the Tobey Maguire films better than I like the Andrew Garfield ones, but I feel like the Andrew Garfield ones may be better than I gave them credit for. The Joker Man movie was good. That's not really a DC movie. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I don't have the, like, I was saying this, I've said this a few times this last couple of days, but it's just, I just don't have the bandwidth to try and deal with Marvel and DC, so I'm just like, you know what, pick a side, and just go with that. And if DC comes out with something good, great, I hope the fans enjoy it. But I just prefer Marvel. And sure, they give us duds sometimes, but meh. Meh. So what? People forget that the movies gave us a lot of duds before that as well. I find it interesting and disturbing that we seem to have nothing going on over here right now. Because we don't have any Crontium. I mean, that's usually the problem with Batman films, right? It's like, oh, he's got to be in the dark, so let's just make it real dark. Actually, no, that's not how I want to do this. You don't remember the last superhero film you saw and found good? Might have missed a few, or 30. I mean, that's fine. I'm not over here telling you have to enjoy superhero films. Just saying that I do. You know what? No, sorry, I just realized. Influencer here, I can make demands. You have to love them now. Boom, now what are you going to do? You got no choice. It's the growling that got me in, like, what was it? The Dark Knight Rises. It's like I couldn't understand half of the, like it was really that was like most of the movie. It's like that's why Marvel makes them take the masks off because you can't understand them. Subtitles. I was in the cinema. I didn't have subtitles. I would have loved subtitles though. You want to have more films like the first few Iron Man films? I mean, they were fine. They were good movies. I like the shared universe stuff, though. And a lot of people don't, of course, and I get that. But I like it. Okay. Let's go drop off that nickel, and then let's... What are we doing next? What are we making? Actually, how's my garden? Has my garden fixed itself yet? It's getting there. I mean, that was the thing that actually made me really fall in love with Marvel Comics. Like, if I was reading the Marvel Comics and didn't have the shared universe stuff, I probably wouldn't have gotten into them. But it was just like, I'm happily reading my first Marvel Comics and a character shows up and I'm like, damn, my lady garden. Sadly, it's my magic garden, my secret garden, and my secret garden got jammed up. But hey, Lee, how you doing? Let's do the shout out for Lee here, because he's a good dude. How good is he at Dark Souls? Look, you don't judge a man by the quality of the Dark Souls, but he's entertaining watching Dark Souls, and I'll say that's about as good as I'm going to get. I can't shit talk him. I didn't finish Dark Souls 3, and I didn't even play Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. He's actually pretty good. You know what? The reason I say it is because I've been watching him try and fight one of the harder fights in the game over and over, and I can't judge him poorly because he keeps trying. And that's what matters, and I respect that. And he's entertaining while he's trying instead of getting angry, which, you know, too people forget about, that you got to be entertaining. Nah, look, you're doing well. You're actually doing well. I made the mistake, and I apologize, that I judge people according to, like, speedrunners, and that's not fair to anyone. Okay. So. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put science up there. Tenacity is a good trait to have. I agree. So is being entertaining. So, let's just start working on this. We need processing units. To do that, we need titanium. To get titanium, we need titanium ore. That makes sense. We need Sapphirello crystals. I got some great news for everyone. I got Sapphirello crystals. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, we make Sapphirello crystals, so... Okay, it's not ideal, but we'll make what we can. So... Don't we have, like, chlorine over here? Maybe this is the place we do it. Down... Yeah. Because we've got chlorine here, so why don't we just boop it over there? Tony, you trained yourself to ignore influencers and ads on websites and email spam. The more you subconsciously come across the promotion, the more resentful and less inclined you are to purchase that product. Well, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people took that angle, actually. People today were, like, talking about algorithms online and how, you know, the algorithm tells them to buy stuff and they deliberately confuse the algorithm with programs so that way it recommends them crap. And I'm like, but I like the algorithm recommending me things I want. down, down, down by the river. Oh no, not the river. It's dangerous for me there. Seif, don't go to the river. It's dangerous for you. Shh. You know what? Budget. What if we put a circle there? What if we put a circle there and a circle there? Do we want to be able to expand out that if needed? That sounds like a very reasonable and rational way to deal with life, Solburn. I don't know if I can live up to your expectations on that one. Okay, let's do this one. Seems very reasonable and rational. I'm pretty sure I can't do that. Ads can show you something, but it's a mediocre something. It's very much profile you these days. Even watching SeiferKatt, that's me, gives some advertiser an idea of what you might buy. Goose protection. You never know when you're going to get attacked by a goose. Or duck protection. Dave's ducks are always coming after me. I mean, it's insidious, isn't it? It really is, but it's fine. Ads positioned on the periphery of data you wanted to see, so it's easy to not see them. But it's the influence. It's the burning into my brain that matters. I don't need to remember that Dave's ducks. It's a done deal. Oh no, Dave's ducks. They're ducking there when you need them. But hang on. Wait. You can do this? How did I not know that? Oh, you can also do that. Okay. You don't think I've ever bought anything online through an ad? Probably not, but the point is, you see the ad, and that's how corporate overminds get you. I don't know if overmind was the word I meant to use there, but I like it because the overmind reminds me of the StarCraft overmind. Buy StarCraft online at... Actually, no, don't. Never mind. I just remembered. Don't do that. How come every time I start advertising something, I realize I don't want to advertise the thing I'm literally joking about? This happens far too often. I think 50% of my ads that I talk about, like things that I openly endorse, are actually things I hate. Which is not great. It's not a great way to live my life. Factorio players and makers, not consumers, prove me wrong. Have you seen my Steam library? Have you seen my board games? Have you seen my Marvel Champions collection? I'm absolutely a consumer. So I'll prove you wrong with one person. Geese are terrible and not under the wing of the duck organization. I like the fact that you do it under the wing of, like under a wing. I appreciate that the ducks have wings. How often do the ducks need to like put something on their bills? God, I'm too happy about that. Are you sure I don't only consume Factorio these days? Oh, I consume whatever I can get my bloody hands on. I'm dangerous to myself and others. And the worst part is not only am I dangerous to myself and others, I don't care about the, like, the moral implications of what I consume. Oh, Seif, don't buy that. It's a product made by terrible people. Yeah, but is it good? No, don't buy that. It's a product from terrible people. Yeah, but is it good? He doesn't learn. That's the worst part about it. Ducks. Ducks undercover cause killings. Could argue that Factorio players consume mods. It's not really consuming though, is it? Because mods are free. Why am I doing this? That's a lot of waste of landfill. That's alright. Okay, we want some Saffarello crystals in here. Well, we also need some train stops, so... I don't produce anything. Like, yeah, sure, I produce stuff in a game, but it's not like I guess I produce content for Factorio. Eh. I guess. I always forget that technically I do produce Factorio content. And too much of it. Go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt to see a shit tons of content. Literal buttloads. Fill your butt with Factorio content today. Actually don't. I'm not a doctor. Please do not do that. Even if I was a doctor, I probably still wouldn't tell you to do that. Okay, good news, bad news. T-shirt butts confirmed. Good news, bad news. Good news, we have sorted out our power problems. Bad news. Did we ever get the turbines researched? I don't know. We need to double check that. We did get it researched. Good. And the cool heat exchangers, did we ever get those done? Yeah, we got the blue level ones done. Factorio players consume food and energy, electricity. They produce CO2 and waste products that are transported by pipes or rail or consumed by trees. I mean, that's just people. People do that. The only concern is I don't think multiple of these farms are going, only ever one. I think that'll fix itself over time, but it's not happened yet. Well, that's just entropy, isn't it? I didn't want to do that. Put that back in there, and then I just chucked a garden there by mistake. I don't know why I'm trying to fix my garden. If I can get two farms going at the same time, that'd be nice. I just don't think we're at that level yet. Oh, maybe never. Pff. Yeah, sure, prove me wrong immediately. That's cool too, I suppose. I love it when the game just immediately proves me wrong. There's a South American... wait, I'm in the wrong place. Yes. There's a South American caterpillar that digests plastic. Oh, really? Why are we not farming these caterpillars? Or did we only just find it? What does it excrete? Cyanide? Oh. Oh, I probably needed electric... You know what? We can bring down green chips. There's got to be a downside to this caterpillar. Folks saying don't use oil, haven't got an alternative for plastic. Yeah, plastic's too good. Plastic's so good. God damn it, Solburn. I'm so mad at you for reminding me of those. But just posting that NPC meme, it doesn't, it's in my head forever now. Like, you don't deserve that abuse, but you get it anyway. Where is my green chips? Where are my green chops? They're a kilometer away. Okay. Are we doing what the shirt? Okay, we'll do what the shirt when this train arrives. Train has arrived. Okay, so I'm do what the shirt, which has a theme song. It goes. That's not the theme song. It goes do 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 do. What the shirt? I know. I was doing what the shirt. You gotta give me a second, bruh. Anyway, today's shirt is we're wearing my Christmas shirt today. It's got Santa's on it. Hey, there's a muffin on my shirt. Nice. It's got Santa's on it. Like, there's like Santa's surfing and on an island. And is he riding like a dolphin? That's not good. Southern Hemisphere Santa. Yeah, I know, right? So yeah, that's my Christmas shirt. I wore it today because we had like a Christmas picnic in the park with friends. And I was like, yeah, I found it. And then my friend looked at me, and they haven't seen me with Lil K before, and they're like, hang on. No, I can't do the full look because it was the socks as well. But they looked at me and went, this is just the most dad look you've ever got. I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I've gone full dad mode now. Like, 4 months in and I'm just gone dad mode and I can't control the dadliness. The dadliness has taken over my body and soul. There's nothing I can do about it now. Okay. We don't want to do that. Cool. So, you want Saffarello crystals? I did earn the right. That's true. I mean, honestly, I don't think I was dressed that differently. But Panda looked at me and went, no, yeah, this is pretty dad-like. And I was like, oh, man. And she's like, it's fine. I don't hate it. I quite like it. And I was like, it's not the point. Oh, goodness gracious. Dave is posting a disclaimer for Factorio, and I'm going to read it in my best of my abilities, but I'm going to need to bring this over here. Oh, God. Okay, no. Okay. No, we're good. Factorio cures your constipation because you forget to eat. Warning, may cause obsession, loss of jobs, family, friends, and nights. Users may experience hallucinations and conveyor belts with the sensation of their arms turning to grabbers. Some patients have experienced a compulsion for inefficiency in stomping worms. Ask your doctor if Factorio is right for you. Now also available as a suppository. Well, that's not untrue. Wait, you're saying I can insert Factorio straight into my ass? I'm in. Or rather, it is. Hmm. Manually stopped. Train, you need to manually start. Brings a new meaning to the word train. Not a new meaning. Not even really a different meaning. Just a... Sounds scary. Is there a cure? Maybe we need to start a charity. Look, if you come to my my OnlyFans, we can... No, I'm not continuing this joke. Someone's going to think I have an OnlyFans again. Just because I do, it doesn't mean I do, guys. I don't. I like the OnlyFans that they occasionally try and like encourage people to like fundraise on it for non-dodgy things. You know what, Glacier? I appreciate the dot 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 there. Okay. OnlyFans. You know, I am a fan of Oni, so it's fine. I'm an Oni fan. Oh, goodness gracious. Learned today about offensive furs being banned from Twitch. Wait, what? I thought they just were recently allowed to post porn on Twitch. As long as it's not like an act of like, as long as there's no act, they've like really loosened the rules of what can be posted recently. I mean, I may have got that misunderstood. Furries. What about them? Furries are furries. They're just people, man. I mean, they think they're animals, but it's just people. I'm not going to go start shit talking furries. They went back on some things? Oh, did they now? I mean, some of my best friends are furries. Doesn't mean I'm one. I had to really quickly put that disclaimer out there, didn't I? Yeah, on the non-real nudity, fictional. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Did they not like that? People getting a little bit too horny, were they? Classic. Classic internet. I'd say never change, but please change. There were VTubers with full-on nudes. I mean, sure, why not? They've been waiting years for this. I didn't see any of this. I'm disappointed now. No, I'm not. Depends on the VTuber. No. Bad. Moving right along. The topless meta is still there. Nice. Moving right along. Why am I here? It's a very good question. I am here because I needed things. What did I need? If I look at it, maybe it'll remind me. I needed power poles. It worked. I mean, the topless meta is not going to help me. I know what I got under this shirt, and it is not going to earn me any more fans. If anything, it might just lose me fans, which is disappointing. That's alright, I got a cool Santa shirt. And what's sexier than a man in a cool Santa shirt? I'm gonna go with nothing, but I could be wrong. Okay, hang on. I've made a critical mistake here. So we're going to sort this, and then what are we doing with the rest of it, eh? Well, let's get power in, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, so that gets my Seiferello. Good. Then I wish to turn the Seiferello chunks into a whole bunch of crap, but really I'm after one titanium ore at a time. Which is far from ideal. We're gonna have to figure out what to do with all this other crap as well. That can be figured out another time. What we're gonna do right now is, okay, titanium. Titanium. Okay. We need a chemical furnace. Oh, I think I've got an extra one of those. I do. My goodness. He's not just a pretty face, folks. Okay. I'm gonna need two of them. Crap. I only had one. Never mind. He is just a pretty face. Even that's suspect at best. Okay, we need carbon and we need chlorine. Now the good news is both those are directly above us. That's why we decided to build here. Well, I knew the chlorine was. The carbon's just a lucky surprise. There's a screenshot put in these few servers. Oh no. Please don't tell me where those servers are. Please tell me where those servers are. I'd hate to go to them by mistake. No, don't do that. I don't actually want to know. I'll find them on my own if I need to. Don't worry. That is a joke. I do not actually need that. The thing is, every time I go, that's a joke, I don't want that. I'm always going to make the joke. But I mean, you know, if you had to. Because I am the worst. Okay. And then we get the chlorine. Which is there. Do I need it to be like that? I do not. Alright. You know what? I should have seen that was going to happen. But yeah, I mean, it's not surprising that immediately people went too far with new rules, right? If there's one thing I can trust the internet for, it's immediately going too far on something. And to some degree, I kind of respect it. In other ways, I'm just like, God damn it, guys, every time. This is why we can't have nice things. Wait, I just remembered with the VTubers, it was furry ones. Damn it, I just realized the problem. Took me that long, but I figured it out now. You know what? I'm disgusted and appalled. We're back to there. Disgusted and appalled. I think my next run of Seablock, I'm already playing my next one. I'm just going to do all sorting. Like, no sorting, we're just going to do by the crystals. It's going to go terribly wrong. I see you're jammed. So, you're jammed in an awkward place. Create 100 million mineral sludge at 104 hours. Not terrible. I'm pretty sure I was much further along last time I played, but that's alright. Was not going to question it. Now we need another one of these. Need a blast furnace. Okay. It'll take me more than a few hours of Seablock to learn the ways of the bus. It's not about learning, it's about forcing myself into it. If you're not jamming your head inside a moving van, what are you doing? VTubers are weird, it's supposed to be about the interaction. I mean, it's about whatever you want it to be, I suppose. VTubers can be about interaction, VTubers can also be about a way to just be anonymous. Whether it be for safety, especially in the case of, I imagine personally that's why there's a lot of female VTubers as opposed to male VTubers, just because it's not safe to be on the internet for women. Sometimes it's just because, hey, people are weird and prefer to look at a 3D person as opposed to a real person. That's fine too. You know, it's whatever works. Will it teach in the ways of the sushi? I have learned the ways of the sushi. I understand sushi fu. Sushi fu? That sounds kink. Which I ain't judging. Because we don't kink shame here. Mostly. Okay. So, why am I here? Chemical furnaces, yes. I need brass. Biters like bad sushi. I turned off biters because it looked too scary to try to do it with biters. And I do not regret that, because holy shit, my base would collapse. At some point we're going to need to get zinc as well. I'm seeing that becoming a recurring problem. So we have another chemical furnace, then we've got a blast furnace, then we need an induction furnace, and then we need casting. Okay. Not strand casting though. The only thing we're lacking, honestly enough, is one basic circuit, which is really funny. The only thing we lack is something you make in like the first couple hours of the game. Sure, why not? Casting. There we go. So it's not designed to be efficient or quick. The point of this is just to make it. Once we improve everything, we do not need to worry about it. So that would be... We still need to get into integrated electronics, which means gold would be another thing. How do we make gold? Gold is made by using rubite crystals or bobnom crystals. We have bobnom crystals. And then after that, we go into the blast furnace. Or we don't go into the blast furnace. I don't want to go inside the blast furnace. Please do not put me in the blast furnace again. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Please forgive me. Okay. So yeah, no, this is not going to be indicative of what my titanium looks like. It's just to get it started. Because the production numbers is just not going to be high enough. All this is for right now is just to be able to make the sciences that I need. Oh, we didn't set it up. Made titanium plates. Nice. And then what we'll do is a little bit of funky moving. We'll also get rid of that because that's going to jam up things, because of course it will. We will put a warehouse, oh no, a silo, sorry, not warehouse. Get it right. You think we're getting a bargain here? Maybe. You never know. Don't know about Renai transportation. Yeah, I don't know about Renai. I think it's cool. Nullius Maximus, which is what Soulburn talked about, which relate to that. Yeah, I don't want to do bloody... I don't ever want to look at Nullius again. I don't want to. You can't make me. Okay, and then we also need to worry about the train that's going to need the fuel. which is done like that. Okay, you take care, Dave. Sleep well. Wait, are we already out of titanium? Pretty much. Well, shit. That sucks. Oh, maybe if we do that, we can go through it faster. Because, I mean, of these crystals, every 8 of them will turn into 1. So if we have 2,000 crystals, that means we only get, like... Well, if we had 8,000 crystals, we'd have 1,000 titanium, which is probably the best we're going to get right now, which is fine. We'll sort that out later. It'll be fine. We need to get a locomotive. Which I probably should have just grabbed a train so I could drive over here faster, but whatevs. Drive me to the moon and let me go to the place. Yeah, the meter was wrong on that one, so I'm going to give out the song. We did so well. We did so well for that one line. Doing a board game night tomorrow with a new group. Going to try whip out Dixit. Oh man, I hope everyone enjoys it. You know what else you could be playing, Dave? I mean, I know you just said you were lurking, but now you've just brought up board games, and now I'm just excited. You know what else could be brought up to the table? Let me live vicariously through you who can play board games with friends. Abduction? Right, I don't know that game. But regardless, I hope you have a great time. We need just regular old steel plates. What else? What else? What? I don't know. Your group. I don't know what games they've got. Or are you the one bringing all the board games? Are you the board games master on that one? Oh, I didn't consider Dave was hosting. No, I didn't have a suggestion. I just wanted to know what you guys were gonna play. I mean, board games is a really weird thing. Like, so I got all these board games behind me, right? As you can see. All the games. And it's like, most of the games I wouldn't play, like, there's a lot of games I would just be like, I'm not playing with these people. It's not because they're bad people, it's just because they're not the sort that would enjoy thinking about them, they're not the sort that want to spend that time. Some people just want to play a chill, quick game of like 20, 30 minutes, and just that's all they want to do. Some people go, I want to play a game that's like 4 hours long and has me hating everyone by the end of it. And it really depends on the game and the group to what you actually have for that. So board games are really kind of an interesting sort of setup because it really depends what everyone's into to what actually you bring to the table. And so sometimes I'm like, okay, this is my group, and I'll just look at the board games and be like, not the right group for this, not the right group for this, and be like, maybe? And you're like, hey, this is the game here. Is anyone interested? And you just sort of see everyone's eyes glaze over. You're like, no. No, this is not the right group for that. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to say. You know what I could do? Friend tried to teach you Conquest of the Empire for years, and he sat down once trying to figure out how to play. I said something about 12 to 16 hours for the first play, and you're like, F that. Yeah, you know what? F that. Just F that. I agree. You know what? If I need gold, why don't I just make gold here? Like, let's just make this block into something that's going to be repurposed later. So, what do we need for gold? It's supposed to be fun, not a job. Dave, may I remind you what I'm doing here personally? Is this fun? Or is this a job? Now, I think it's fun. Other people would be like, you're insane. This sounds like they should be paying you, not you paid to play the game. And they'd be right. Because, of course, yeah, they're right. But at the same time, nah, bro. Nah. So some people enjoy those games that, you know, should be a job rather than a game. Panda hates those games. Me, I'm all about them. I'm like, yes. Give me a game that just really tests my mind. Give me a game. I mean, 12 to 16 hours is a bit ridiculous. Illuminati. Oh, goodness gracious. Wait, are you talking about Illuminati, the Steve Jackson game, like the really old one, or are you talking about something else? Because if you're talking about Steve Jackson game, I never understood why people liked that game. If you're talking about something else, then that's fair too. Okay, so I got a problem. Why do we not have any Bob Nom? The Steve Jackson game. Yeah, I tried to play that once. I did not understand it. Now, that being said, that was early on in my board game career, so maybe something's changed. Oh, shit. I see what's happened here. That was early on when I was playing board games, so maybe I am able to play it now, but at the time I was not feeling it. Okay, we're gonna need to figure this shit out another time. If you don't have a DM that knows the game, D&D takes a lot of hours even starting. That's true. That is true. Thankfully, I've never had to be in that situation. Anytime that like when I was learning D&D, I was playing with a bunch of people who knew the game inside and out, and so they were able to teach everyone that hadn't played before, and that meant I just had a good experience. I mean, I already knew the basics of D&D, but I didn't know it that well. But now, I mean, now I can teach D&D easily. The whole story is don't play a game with backstabbing if you like the people. Yeah, it depends on the person, I suppose. You don't have a train for that. Interesting. But yeah, you're probably right. Generally games like, what are they? Like Secret Hitler, or I'm just trying to remember the other games like that. Secret Hitler, Coup, not Coup. But those sorts of games, generally I don't like playing those with people because I just feel like a real asshole after playing. Like, I don't want to lie to my friends. I just don't. Like, I'm not terrible at it, but it's just like, ugh. I don't feel good about myself afterwards. Okay, Bob Nominee still needs some fixing. That's your trick. You're always an asshole to your friends. Well, then you should be alright. I mean, I'd like to say I'm not, but let's be honest now. A little bit. You're really bad at Among Us. I played Among Us with some friends and some acquaintances a long time ago. Like, people that I'm really close with, and some people that I knew from other people, you know, as you do. Everyone knows people from other groups. And just the adamant of how much I wasn't the person. The person's like, yeah, Steve would never lie to me like this. And it's like, no, I was lying to you the whole time. And I just felt like, you know, the guy trusted me based on the fact that honesty is kind of a thing that I'm, you know, usually very about. But I was like, no. And the other guy was just so agitated because like there was literally no reason to believe me. And it's like there wasn't. But, you know, I sounded convincing and I'm adorable, so why would I lie? Cute people don't lie after all. Anyway, now that I've weirded myself with that joke. Okay. I am a doorbell? Ring ring, I suppose. I don't get it. Okay. We need the plasma turrets. Oi. I said I'm a doorbell. I don't think I said I'm a doorbell. That wouldn't make any sense. And now it just sounds like I'm lying after what I just said. I'm adorable. I'm adorable. Right, it didn't make much more sense. Oh. I don't know. I don't know if I can do that one. I hate to find out something live on stream that makes me say, what? How can you say that when I'm wearing him? Idiot. I feel so bad saying that. Even as a joke, I'm like, you can't say that to people. I'm carrying a substation with a few solar panels. I can't use solar panels because we're at permanent day. And that just seems cheating. Despite the fact that my inventory is solar panels. But that's just quality of life. It's permanent day, not through a mod, but through the cheat menu. I wonder if I... Well, I love the console. The console's hilarious. It's just me trying to jam things in, then it's like going, no, stop it. No, stop. Stop inserting things. Like, but I want to insert everything. I've got spaces that must be filled by things. Ow. Well, that wasn't supposed to be topical so quickly. Or ever. Okay. Okay, so we can increase the Bob Nom production when we bloody well feel like it now. Which is nice. So now I need to get more belts. Do we have any fuel? We do. Neat. Okay, we're going to go get more belts, and then we're going to finish this off, and then, who knows? Science, I suppose. I think poker is a different game. Poker is... Bluffing is different from outright lying to people. Bluffing is the raised eyebrow. What do you reckon? Eh? Eh? I think bluffing is different. Because bluffing is... I know what I've got. You know what you've got. You think you're a big enough dude? Do you think? Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm okay with that one. But when you're just straight outright lying, saying I did something that you didn't do, or other way around, or you know, then you're just being rude. Then you're just being a bad friend. I know why we're not going anywhere. It's because this has probably not been signaled correctly. Let's see if I'm right. Poker has odds, and you are not concealing not outright lies. Now, it'd be different if you were playing some... See, even liar's dice, I don't think is bad. It's got the word liars in it, so you're like, ooh, they must be lying. No, again, it's bluffing. Bluffing is fine. I mean, I wouldn't be keen on playing poker for money with friends. You're not bluffing. Ghost, and I know you're not bluffing. That's why I can't try to hand over the money. Holy shit. Hang on. I mean, I'm being shaken out by here. Alright. Who will shoot the Mew Mew gun? Can we be clear on this? They, you, A? What does A mean? Who's A?
Thanks for your support.
Figo Essen just resubscribed for 23 months. Too late.
I see. You shot the Mew Mew gun. I get it. Well, thank you so much for the 23 months. Now I must meow 23 times. Meow meow meow. 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 Oh, I don't know if that was right. I think that was right. Oh, I think I lost count a little bit there. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. For those who do not know, if I meow the incorrect number of times, I have to do proper meows for the number of subscribers. When your friend groups plays, you typically put $10, $20 so the winner gets 80 to 200. I mean, look, if everyone's cool about it, I guess it's probably okay. That's the thing, though. You're kind of hoping that everyone's cool. Because if someone's not cool, then that sucks. All those who say A, say A. Thank you for firing the Mew Mew gun. Wait, hang on. Your theory was to threaten me to give you money, and because I didn't pay up, you subscribed, and therefore... This is the worst mugging I've ever seen in my life, Gosin. I can't say I've seen a lot of muggings, but it's definitely the worst one. I mean, I'm not criticizing because, I mean, oh shit. It's called a long-term investment. Fair enough. You'll rob me later with profit. Ah, I see. The stock trading angle. Okay. So now we're going to go make gold, I suppose. So let's read about gold. We want gold. We want gold plate and we want gold wires. Shoot, I forgot about gold wires. Okay, that's alright. We can bring in copper cables. That's fine. This is just fine. It's fine. So, gold. That's what we need first. We need gold and chlorine gas. Thankfully, those two things, really good stuff to have by. So, what we're going to do is we're going to continue using this block to do that. Can you wait here for a moment, please? Thanks. All right then. Okay, it's Dave. Have you thought about just buying a lotto ticket? I mean, I don't think he's redistributing his friends' wealth. I think he's more just enjoying his friend's company, and part of the company enjoying is a bit of spending money. Like, would it be any different than everyone chucked down $20 to buy a pizza? It would be different, because what are you doing buying a $20, like a $80 pizza? But, you know, don't worry about that. You know, or spending $20 to go see a movie with friends. It's different. And I mean, if they're doing it right, then they're spending a long time, like they're playing sort of low stakes. $80 pizza. You know, an $80 pizza sounds pretty good. But you don't want an $80 pizza? An $80 pizza. Think of how big that boy would be. That's a big boy. What are we lacking? Basic soy kits. Okay. Basic soy kits can come to me. $80 a lot, even in shekels. I mean, yeah, probably. $35. I'm sure I've paid $35 a pizza before. I can't say it was a good investment, but I'm sure I have. Can we... $8 is a lot. Yeah. It's true when there's no inputs. Go 500. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this other stuff. I'll have to figure that out another day. True when there's no inputs. Okay. Oh no. I forgot about my, my chops. Where are my chops? Oh, they've just arrived. Thank goodness. Hello, chops. You may leave now, chops. There's still some undisclosed train mechanics. Yes, I did see that. More train mechanics. Am I a train mechanic? No, I'm administration. You should know that. I don't know why you should know that. I did look at a train mechanic the other day and went, what if I was a train mechanic? Yeah, that's fair. I don't like when people gloat either. Kind of brings down the whole mood, right? Especially when money's involved. If they were just gloating because they had a good time. I just realized the time. It's sleepy time. It's sleepy time for all the good little cats. And just to be clear, I'm a good little cat. Well, let's, we can't just make straight, no, we can't. You sleep timed 5 minutes ago? Well, I missed that, didn't I? Didn't I? Sure did. Okay, well that's fine. We've got gold, we've got zinc actually is probably needed for the moment. But I'm a naughty cat. Well, shut up. So that's going to get my gold, and then we can make... Do we need gold plates for anything? This is why it's hard to finish playing. We... Wait, hang on. We need gold plates. Okay. Where's the extend time regime? Sadly, there is not one, Tony. I apologize. Okay, but look, we've made titanium, we've made most of the gold, then we can keep going. So, let's call it for the night. Let's do the big save. Oh, bam. Hell, we're 100 and something hours in now. If on my last run, this was like 230 hours to do Seablock, we're not beating that. There's no way in hell we're beating that. Okay. God, this shirt's weird. It almost looks like a kimono. I don't know why. Just like, no, it doesn't. It looks nothing like a kimono. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Excuse my language. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. What does a kimono look like? Ah, Steve doesn't know. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves today. If you are new here, please do consider following. Good old jizz whalers. Yeah, please do consider following if you're new here, if you've enjoyed what you've seen, and if you're already following, thank you very much. And if you don't want to follow, that's fine. I'll see you next time you accidentally come over here. Last Christmas you gave me your train. The very next day I drove it away. Oh, what a dick. Next time I'll be streaming will be on Monday, and I will be streaming more of this. I know, usually I would do something else, but I finished my end of the run thing, in the world run, and I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll do Dark Crusader Kings shortly with my new scheme. I need to get the quality things sorted out before I start that. It's going to be like 20 minutes of work, but I am lazy, so I haven't done it yet. You can go to the social links if you'd like. They look like that, youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That's where you can find the VODs. And you've also got the Discord link, which is where you can find just a community of people chatting, liking Factorio, posting pictures of cats. That's what we do. It's a small community, but it's a community I love regardless. And besides that, I am done for the night. Thank you so much. That's all right. Oh yeah, no, the End of the World run, I did finish. I had to run it long because I was like, I'm not stopping this midway through. I'm finishing this. Anyway, with that, I am done for the night. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.